Hello YouTube. I've decided to play a little bit of Kenshi. Hopefully you'll be interested in watching along. Who can say though? Who can say other than you? So we're starting off with my first character. I've picked the Wanderer type, which seemed to be sensible because it said it was the way the game was meant to be played. So for a first run, why not go vanilla? Then again, having said that, I've also installed a few mods. So I asked my Discord, I said, guys, are there any essential mods? And the response was yes. Although admittedly it was only 2 or 3 people talking about it, but still the response was yes. And if you'll bear with me a second, I'll tell you the list of mods that I have installed. Bear with me, I'm just going to skip back a sec. Come on Steam. Where was I? It can't have been that far back. List of mods, here we go. So I've installed a mod called Sensible Spider Range, Advanced Training Dummies, Enhanced Shopping Economy, Immersive Taming, Recruitable Prisoners with dialogue, plus read description, and 256 Recruitment Limited. These were the suggestions given in my Discord, so this is what I've gone with. So if you want to play along, feel free to do that. So, they're mostly quality of life changes and a couple of basic things to make it easier to train, says Scientific Hooligan. Well, I'm willing to believe that for now, so let's work under that assumption. Anyway, so first things first, what are we going to call ourselves? Well, hang on a minute, there's a few little bits here that I'm interested in. Race, human, hive, Shek, skeleton. Sure, that's a skeleton, right? And ooh, hello, what's this lad been up to? My goodness, looks like he's been partying pretty hard. Maybe he's been going to some kind of live roleplay event. I've seen that look before. Right, so humans, hives, Shek. Oh, sub-race. Oh my goodness. So, cannibal scav. I see. So this lad's eating people, hence the body paint. Maybe? Is that what it means? Then we look at this. A Scorchlander. Wow. What have we got here? Dark skin, white hair. Very drow. Very drow. I thought that was a weird, discoloured patch of hip skin, but it must be something to do with the loincloth. Excuse me. Hiccups. Let's have a look who else we've got. And a cannibal. So there's 2 types of cannibal then. Greenlander. Okay, that's the one we started with before. Cannibal. So what's the difference between a cannibal and a cannibal scav? You know what? I think I'll go with Greenlander. It was the default option. Let's not worry too much about the other races. We want to keep this relatively vanilla. Hello, Super Chaser. Welcome back. Didn't include Let's Talk. Oh, why the hell do you have access to the cannibal races? I don't know. I shouldn't have that. Okay, maybe one of the mods I installed wasn't perfectly aligned with what people were saying. I might have picked like a variant of something. We never know. Male or female? I think we'll go male. Clothes. Doesn't seem to be showing any block and tackle, so I don't see why we can't turn that off. Am I going to breach the Twitch terms of service if we take clothes off? You know what? Let's just give him some clothes. And change character 1 of 1. Okay. So, we've got a human Greenlander male. I didn't change any of the settings, even though I went through all of them. That's great. I'm not going to be called Alec. That doesn't feel like the right name. I'm going to call myself Scoundrel, as one does in these situations. Scoundrel. I got that right? Yep, got that right. Brilliant. Oh, sorry. Accidentally clicked on my browser there and made it appear over my monitor. That's no good. So let's have a look. Farming plus 20%, cooking plus 20%. These are all race stats. Fine. Primarily from farmer cultures, they still tend to be an aggressive race and are easily led astray. The worst of them live in ignorance, knowing only greed and fear, reacting to anything different with hatred and violence. But the best of them are some of the greatest civilized scientists, engineers, and warriors in the land. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. So let's look at something a bit more meat and potatoes. The body, face, and hair. Should we start with the hair? I know it's the last of the 3 options. You know what, let's not. Let's start with the body. Let's not get silly. So let's have a look at the idle stance. What does this mean? Oh, I see. So we can start with a little squat on the floor. Sort of like, I'm thinking about something very deeply. So deeply I can't afford the balance centers to keep me upright. Then there's bolt upright boy. Then there's slightly more chill boy. Oh, look at this. This seems like an interesting stance. I like this. Hands on the tom-tom. This guy doesn't look comfortable. This guy looks like he wants to be sitting down with a mouse in his hand. This guy looks like me. Okay. Let's skip on a bit. What have we got here? Hello, Anubis. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. This guy, he's got a bit of a tood. Bit of an attitude on him. Look at that. Crossed arms. What have we got next? Just standing up. And, oh, look at this. Yeah? You looking at me? This is a little bit attitudinal as well. Let's skip back. I think I'm going to go with this one. This one seems reasonably neutral. We'll stick with that. Skin tone. Oh, here we go. We're going very pale. Oh, all the way down to luminescent white. Can we drag this? We can. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to go somewhere about there. There looks good. So, frame. What does frame mean? Oh, what was it starting on? 92? Cool. Oh, I see. And then if we go up to 120, that's quite the squat fella. So I'm thinking, let's put it, so it's 120 top. Let's put it at 60 then. Let's put it at 50%. That, what? Hello? 80 to 120. What am I actually adjusting there? Okay, well, let's go about there. That'll do. 92. I think that was where it was in the first place, wasn't it? Posture. Oh, oh, that was a lovely dinner. Oh, wait. Oh no. This is a beautiful slider. I love this one. It follows the full spectrum of feelings from delicious food all the way to, oh wait, that wasn't food at all. Oh no. Although now it doesn't look quite the same. Now it has a certain sort of, I don't know, sort of like obsequious, like, what's not obsequious, what's the other word for someone? Man, these sliders are a lot of fun. What about shoulder set? Back, down, back. Let's go shoulders right back. Let's put his posture somewhere about there. Sorry. Let's bring that down again. There we go. Leg length, 96. Oh, we can take ourselves right up to the top of the measurer, or we can put our little stubby legs on. I'm thinking that'll do, 100. Shoulders, that's how wide they are. Let's take a little peek. This is probably the only time I'll ever spending this much time on these sliders. Every other subsequent run, I'm just going to be going randomize, bang, there we go. Tiny arms, little T-Rex arms. Or we can go for massive ham hock arms. I think we'll go somewhere in the middle. Let's not get too lost in the weeds on this. Big hands, little hands, big hands, little hands. Very good at holding big balls. Very good at holding small balls. Not those kind of balls, I hasten to add. I mean, you know, actual spherical sports equipment, that kind of thing. Chest. Oh. Okay, that's good enough. Stomach. Oh, no, we can't have the stomach clipping the hands. Let's go there. How's that? That's good enough. Waist. Yep, it's a fart animation. Hips. Okay, I wish I hadn't messed with these too much now. Leg bulk. That'll do. Leg shape. That'll do. Okay, so we've done the body. That's fine. We're happy with that. Let's take a look at his face. So, human male 1, human male 5, human male 6. What the fuck? Oh, I've got 4 faces available. Human male 0, human male 1, human male 5, human male 6. Is this just changing the texture? It is. It's just changing the texture. Well, we'll stick with 0, 0. That seems to be fair enough. Head size. Oh, I like a big head. Let's give him a big head. Head shape. No, let's not get too fruity with that. Neck. Give him a big neck for that. Or give him a little neck for that big head. That'll do. No, neck width. Okay. Give him a little neck. Neck length. Well, I think that needs to be long. Jaw. Small. Cheekbones. Medium-ish. Mouth size. Leave it at that. Excuse me. Mouth width. Froggy. Kissy. There we go. Leave it about there. Nose width. Let's mix with the nose. Tiny nose. Nose length. Let's check that out. Oh yes, very nice. Oh, what a beautiful boy. I bet he can smell things coming. Okay, nose width, done that. Nose length, nose arch. Well, not like that. Somewhere like that, I think. That'll do. Nose position. I think we'll keep it just above the moustache. Nose tilt. Oh, that one's almost like Cyril Sneer from the old Raccoons cartoon. Brow position. Huh? 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 Somewhere in the middle there, and then we'll do the brow tilt. Oh no! Let's put him somewhere in the middle. There we go. So now for the hair, the final step. So we've got 40 different haircuts. So let's try and spam through these as fast as we can. No hair, okay. Some hair. Different hair. Hair. Well, this has a certain appeal to it. This feels very desert wasteland. Pony dreads. Okay, well remember number 5. Millet. Merc. Oldman. Hobo. Fox short. Slimy. Anime 1. Long and crappy. Well, this looks like my hair. Except shorter. Rough pony. Rough pony. That doesn't sound like something you want to be searching on Google. Male mesh broken. I've got no idea what that means. Anime 3, short. Okay, let's just keep spamming through until we see something. What was that one with the... Meh. Keep going, see what we see. It's that weird Hitler hair. Mohawk. Oh, this looks much more like me. Let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. So, hair colour, we'll leave it as it is. Colour, saturation, brightness, beard. Okay, so we'll go through the beard options. There's quite a few. Oh, down to 1 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Those couple last ones there, they say scoundrel, but this says this is more like me. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. This will do. Okay, so we've done the body, the face, the hair. We've picked the race, the sub-race, the gender. I think it's time to start. Let's confirm. Border zone. Okay, so we've discovered a lone shack. Oh, hello. The cursor's being... Oh, we've got some frame rate issues for sure. We may need to set some graphics settings differently. We'll have to see. Hello, Lieutenant Hopper. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. You can make some utter troglodyte characters in this, says Scientific Hooligan. I imagine you can. I can see you being able to twist the human form to its very limits. Let's keep scrolling down on the chat. Sorry, I didn't know you were secretly a crackhead scoundrel. No, I'm not. I just look like one. I have a very let's call it the hobo aesthetic. I don't have a bindle, but I'm not really what you would consider sartorially engaged. Right, excuse me. I can see how you watch some Let's Plays and feel that this... Because I started watching some Let's Plays of this, and then I thought, let's not spoil it too much, because I feel like the floundering is half the fun. Is the frame rate looking okay for everybody? Was that just some initial stutter? I think it was, wasn't it? Should be all right. Okay, so how I've played this previously, I've done one run through just to sort of check it ran on my computer and didn't crash, and to get an idea of what graphic settings I could use. I just created a character and then ran out into the desert in a straight line for as far as I could and went, fuck, this goes on for a long way, until eventually After running through acid rain and finding my way through enormous mines and cultist compounds, I found myself on a plain with lightning striking from the sky all over the place, which was pretty terrifying. And I thought that was going to be the end. I thought, this must be the outer limits of the map. This just must be a barrier to stop you going any further. But as I strode out into that wasteland, someone knocked me unconscious and enslaved me. And it was no good. I got locked in a cage. Although I did manage to unlock it once and then sort of sneak out. Anyway, so what's going on here? Let's pause things for a second while I familiarise myself with this interface, because I've not really given it much of a look. What have we got here? Basic controls. You can move the camera with the WASD keys. To rotate your view, hold the middle mouse button. To zoom, use the mouse scroll. Do both to continue. Does that not... Okay, skip. To give a move order to your character, right-click on the terrain. Yeah. Double-click on your character icon to center on screen and follow their movement. Lovely. Right-click on characters or interactable objects to interact. Hold the right mouse button to get more available actions. Whoa. Hello. Okay. Is that interactable? That is not interactable. What about me? Am I interactable? Apparently not. What about... This is interactable. Holy Street Torch. Auto Haul. Okay, we'll come back to learn about that later on. And that's it. Right-click on characters, blah, 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 finish. Okay, GUI overview. This shows your selection's current state, statistics, and other basic info. Mouse over each item for more information. Okay, state, goal, encumbrance, attack, defense. This all makes fair sense. This is damage, right? Can you get damage to your blood? Oh, bleeding. That makes sense. Of course. It's not technically damage to your blood, which can be damaged, but it's more, you know, how much blood you're losing. That makes a lot of sense. Just a lot of sense. Okay, so this shows your selections, current states, other statistics, blah, blah, blah. Continue. Selected character's current health condition. Arrow button show... yeah, okay, I get what that means. You don't need to explain the fucking play button. That's my money and the date. Okay. What does that do? This opens the build menu. Okay. Inventory, stamina. No, it's not stamina. Statistics, map, technology, squad, and help. Okay, I think I can figure out what those buttons do. And this shows assigned player jobs and orders for the selected character. Okay. Exciting stuff. Let me break my stylus out again, because this mouse is killing my wrist on my bed. Do I have I've got a middle mouse button. Of course I have. What use would it be without one? And then we right click like this? No, don't be daft. Okay. Apparently I can't right click with this thing, making the game utterly unplayable using my stylus and keyboard. Tragedy knows no end. Surely that should be a right click though. I'm clicking the right mouse button and it's just not doing anything. Oh well. So be it. Let's destroy the wrist. What do I do? Well, that's anything I want. Sneaking? By toggling the sneak button? You know what? There we go. That's it. Tutorial complete. Let's have a little look around and see where we are. I'm going to press play and we're going to have a little look around this area. Let's lock onto myself and see what we can find. Are there any people to talk to? Just to get an idea of what we're supposed to be doing or... Oh, hello. Here we go. There's someone to talk to. How you doing, man? Oh, don't walk off. Follow, bodyguard, attack unprovoked. No chat option? Hey, what about you? Can we talk? Come on, up here. Oh. No. Settle down, scoundrel. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to have to... We? Follow, bodyguard, attack unprovoked. Okay. You found the verge. Just one of the areas you've got to traverse. Oh, I see. That's where the lightning was. Not even a particularly dangerous area. Blood and chest head decide if you die or not if something happens. Okay. I've got 1,000 monies. Blood will make you pass out if it gets too low and you'll bleed out. Okay, that makes sense. But let's try not to get into combat just yet. Let's explore and see what we can do. I mean, looking at my stats, what have we got here? Weapons, katanas, sabers, hackers, blah, 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 all at 1. Melee attack 1. Dodge and martial arts are low. Turrets, crossbows. Stealth lockpicking. How does it work? Is it just the more you use it, the more it builds up, or do we need to expend XP on leveling up and stuff like that? Because if it's just do it and it levels up, then maybe we should just find some way of training before we set out. Or maybe I need to build up some money. Have I got any equipment? That's a good point. Let's look at my inventory. No, I have an iron club. Okay, that kind of informs me about what I should be doing, doesn't it? If I've only got an iron club, maybe I should go clubbing. Kind of makes sense in a way. Let's zoom out and get the bigger picture here. I'm just running around now doing nothing. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Run. What does that mean? Run with a shadow? Walk. Let's leave it on run for now. Block. This will toggle the selected characters into defensive combat mode. When in defensive mode, a character will focus purely on staying alive and will gain 20 to his melee defense skill. Okay. Hold means the selected character won't run off. See you later. Love you. That's Kel going out again. Passive. In non-combat mode, a character will never initiate combat. Okay. If this is disabled, they won't do the jobs. If enabled, then the character will prioritise range attacks. Melee will be a last resort. The character will make himself offensive, noisy and conspicuous in an attempt to draw more of the enemy to attack him. Sneaks mode, so the character will try and go unnoticed. If the character is unconscious, when he wakes up, he will stay down on the ground and crawl to avoid detection. Okay. So, sneaking. We could try and do some sneaking. I don't really know if I want to spend the whole game skulking in the shadows. View the different floor? This wasn't explained in the tutorial. Okay, whatever. Build menu. Can I build anything yet? Buildings, small shack, camping, camp bed, campfire, farming, vegetable farm. Ooh. Lights, mining, tech. A small research bench. Okay, I feel like this is a little bit out ahead of me. I don't think we're going to be using that immediately. Hello, Grandpappy TV. Welcome to the stream. Well, welcome back, rather. Thank you very much for joining us. And, yes, I said love you to my girlfriend. Of course I did. Of course I did. I love her. And thank goodness for that. We've got 2 kids. It would be pretty uncomfortable if I didn't. Anyway, where was I? Trying to figure out... See, this is it. This is the problem I face every time I go to stream. I'm like, what game shall I play? Except this game is replicating that feeling by going... You can do anything you want. And so I stand here going, what do I want to do? Oh no! Okay, let's see if there's anywhere to trade. I think if you go into, like, there's some buildings that should have taverns and whatnot in them. This one looks like it's got a roof on it. Ooh, cogs. Bed, sleep. No, it's not time for sleep. We've only just started. We've only just begun. Okay, here we go. We're in a tavern now. This looks like a hotbed of stuff. In every RPG, if you want to find something to do, go to the tavern. See if there's any quest givers knocking around. Look, we can talk to all these people. These are good. So, how about we have a chit-chat with the barman first. Here to buy. Show me what you've got. Okay, so he's got quite the stock. He's got some sake, a book, a research artifact. I think that might not be quite valuable yet to me. A junk bow, which is shoddy. Oh dear. I did do the Wanderer start, Grandpappy TV. I did indeed. Bolts, don't have a crossbow. A toothpick. Oh, it's a crossbow class. It fires toothpicks probably. First aid kit. The pacifier. Guidance for a troublemaker. A book. Oh. Okay. Anyway, blah blah blah. Holy Nation pacifier. Shark. Trade Guild pacifier. Bluster Hill. So are these conversation moves? Do you buy this book and it gives you things you can do to calm people down when they're getting upset? Intriguing. Green fruit, rice bowl, electrical components. Is any of this of any valuable to me? Of any value to me? I don't know if I need any of this. Surely I can come back and buy it later if I do. Advanced stat training blueprint. Okay. Oh, there's different training buildings. All right, I get you. The Canyonlands Killer. That's a bounty. 10,000 credits. Attractive, dark-skinned, bulky frame, long hair. Okay. Violent and deranged individual guilty of luring and killing travellers on the eastern trade route. Okay, well I'm gonna say no trade right now. Sorry, barman. What do I need to do? How long am I on for? I'm on till about 2:30, Hopper. Something around there. I've got to go pick the kids up, so that's a kind of hard ending to the stream. I need to eat. Okay, so we need to get some food. Maybe I could build one of these farms just outside. You know, run inside when people come along to attack and hope that the town defend the farm. Seems implausible, but we'll give it a crack. Let's try some farming. I can always come back. If I get too hungry, we can come back and buy some food. My hunger's currently at 293, and we've got a bar that's going down. So I can only assume, excuse me, that bar going down is me getting hungrier, right? Lower the number, hungrier I am. Seems to make sense. Am I heading deeper into town? I'm going deeper into town. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Here we go. Out there. Speed things along a bit. Oh, I saw the shadows move there. Okay, so now we're back outside the city. I say back, we've not been out here before. Let's see if we can interact with any of these trees. Can we interact with trees? No, it's not Minecraft, scoundrel. Don't start trying to do things like chop trees down. Wood is not a resource right now. Maybe later on, but not right now. Chop wood, says Super Chaser. Okay. Okay, we'll give it a go. But I'm not seeing any markers coming up. Nothing saying you can chop this tree if I click on it. Oh, he's joking. Okay, makes sense. Okay, fair enough. Whew. Too easy to fall for stuff like that. Now, around here, kind of out of the way, there's some plants growing, so presumably there's some level of fertility in the soil. Let's see if we can build one of these farms. I may be getting way ahead of myself, but we'll see. Farming. Vegetable farm. Small. Okay. Fertility, 94%. Crop yield, 9%. Oh, that's not great, is it? It's nice that it's showing me that, though. Can I rotate this? What the hell is it? It looks really weird. Oh, it's a load of little stakes. I can't build it here, though. Probably too close to the city. Can we build it over there? Or can we just not build it at all? It goes blue over here, so I can build it over there. But that seems too close to a road. I wanted to build it over here just to... Ah, here we go, look. Pop. Can't build too close to another town. Damn it. Okay. You can't build nearby towns. You need to go pretty far out. And you need building materials obtained from a stone mine. Is this stone here? Can I do anything with that? No. How about over here? Is this rock here any use? What about this one? This one? No. You need to make a quarry. Oh, okay. Mining. Stone mine. Ah, okay. So, oh, I see. And I can't build it too close to town. How far out before I can... That's a long way away. Is that too close to town or... Materials cost, building material 3. Ah, okay. So, clear that. That's, building materials 3. How do I get building materials then? If I can't get any stone without building the mine, how do I get the building materials to create the mine? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Are there... You can't mine random stones. Oh, okay. So, come on. A little bit of backseat gaming, if you wouldn't mind. Does anybody have a sort of a cribbed guide? You know, a little starter's guide to what one should do just to get a foothold. Should I be faffing around going straight out and mining? Or is that not optimal? There's raw materials outside. Now, how do I get these? How do I get these, science? Let me know. Answers on a postcard, please. Right, let's come out of the building. Am I actually moving? Or am I just staying there? I'm just staying there. There we go. Keep moving. Mining is good for making money. Look for a good copper mine. Okay. So can I just head out and find this, or do I need to prepare and take stuff? I'm looking at my hunger's not going down too badly, but There's one to the east of the town, fairly close by. The rocks will be very dark coloured and single rocks out by themselves. Hello, Ocelot. Welcome back. What I did to get a good foothold is that by the road there's an iron deposit that you can boop. It's the kind of brown rock right outside the town's gates in a nest of trees. You can use money from that to buy and support yourself. You will see pick sign when you hover over them. Okay, so science is saying, Chaser's saying there's a copper mine nearby. Copper's better than iron. Okay, well, we'll go for copper. Science says buy food. Okay, well, first things first, I'll head into town and I'll buy some food. Let's follow me. Put things on a bit faster. I quite like the fact that you can speed shit up. Welcome. Have a browse. Why not? Why not, Mr. Barman? I will buy some food off of you. I hope he doesn't get too upset with me keep going behind the counter like that. Let's trade. So what do we got? What's good? 25 nutrition, costing 151. Do I want a weapon? Probably a good idea to have one. Meat wrap, 50 nutrition. That costs 558. Shit, that's half my money for one meat wrap. I think we might need to go for something a little cheaper. The rice and vegetables, do we go for that? Dried fish, 20 nutrition, worth 400. Holy shit, we are going to have to be turning over some serious money. How much have I got now? 698. Oh. Oh, what? I can't stack them? Rice don't stack? Oh my goodness. You're right. Okay, I've bought myself 3 buy the cheapest food, meat or fish. Oh, okay. Oops. 391. This is just out of my price range now. Fuck. Oh well, okay. So that's that done. Let's head back outside. Zoom out and go look for this copper vein. Now, to the east of town. Where's my compass? Do I have a compass? Don't see a compass. Shit. Okay, so how do we figure this out? Let's go stand outside town. There we go. And we'll look at the sun. Now, presumably sun rises in the east and sets in the west. What time of day is it? It's 5:30-ish. So it's coming down. So it's setting in the west. So presumably that direction is west. And this direction is east. Towards the moon. Up the hill. Let me just scroll up the chat a second and check out Super Chase's advice. East of the town, fairly close by. Okay, so I think I'm heading the right direction. Let's just assume that and head that away. So we're looking for copper. Okay, there's something there that looks fairly coppery, but I can't interact with, so presumably that's not it. That I can't interact with either. Or is that just a factor that I'm too far away? East is the other way. The other exit of the town. Okay, fair enough. We'll go that way then. Okay, let's speed things up a shade. And we'll look from above. Oh, hello, autosave. Straight out of town. Head that way. At least I got the axis correct. I may not have picked the correct one out of east and west, but what's this over here? This looks... This one here? Is this what you're talking about? Is that the copper? Looks coppery. Oh, look, there's a rock right there. Unfortunately, I can't do diddly squat with it. The large stone. Ah! Iron resource. Loot or use? Use, right? Here we go. We're digging up some stuff. Let's keep going. Perma jobs. What's that? You can organize your squad by assigning them jobs in the orders menu. This is especially useful for farms, miners, and other production jobs, since assigned characters will automatically store and replenish raw materials as they work. Cool. Okay. Well, it's something. That's the main thing, Super Chaser. We can find the copper and get a bit more value later on, but right now we just need some money in pocket so we can keep buying food, right? That's how this works. hopefully, where can I see my inventory? Am I building up iron, or is this just, or am I hoping this happens much quicker than it will because my skill's too low? Should be copper nearby. Okay, well, let's... Oh, hey, well, look, raw iron. Oh, I see. The thing's filling up. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we'll leave him doing that quickly while I look for a copper vein. Is that one there? Very pretty glowing rocks. Hello, what was that number going up there? 25? There's something. What's that? Iron resource. No, don't want to use that. Click on the rock. It saves in there. Ah, okay. Oh, I see. So these 2 lumps of raw iron are here. And if I... Can I go to my inventory? Oh, there we go. Look, look. Hey, 2 lumps of raw iron. Delightful. Cool. So we can get a few more of these in, right? Good. We still haven't eaten any rice. That's nice. Let's click on this lad. Still not that hungry. He can keep going. Where's tiredness? I'm assuming we need to sleep at some point, right? I think what I'll be doing is heading into town for that. In fact, it's getting pretty dark. Is it best to stay indoors during the night? In the still of the night, you stay indoors, honey. Hearing strange noises. There's also a much closer iron deposit. The copper is in the cliff area southwest of the town. Okay. Okay, it's getting very late. I'm heading back up. I'm going to take the stuff I've got in my inventory. Hopefully no one will nick the stuff I've knocked off the rock. And we'll be able to have a nice snooze in town. Even if I have to sleep on the streets. Okay, let's turn this down to normal speed so the night doesn't get ahead of us. Is anyone going to mind if I sleep next to this campfire? Can I sleep in this bed? Does it belong to this person? Almost certainly it does, right? I mean, they've got the campfire going. What can I do with a campfire? I can loot or auto-haul. Don't know what that means yet. But I'm going to come just round here and put my sleeping bag down. I think I can do that, can't I, right? Camping. Camp bed. But can't build too close to another town. What? You don't need to sleep. Sleeping is for healing. Okay. When I get that sleeping, I get sexual seeping. What? No. Oh. What have I done? Let's head into the bar. Hopefully they stay open all night. And we'll sell our little bit of iron that we've got. And find, in this copse of trees, apparently, a little bit of mineable iron. Let's speed this up a bit. He's taking his time. And we're in. Good. Oh, no, we're not. There we go. They are open all night. Good. Looking for something? Well, I'm looking for somewhere to sell my big lumps of iron-rich rock. Okay, what are you selling? Here we go. So how much do I get for that? 9 kilograms, and I get what? About 100 each. They're not 90. That's not too bad. Excuse my burping there. I had a big sandwich before I came up and started streaming. So, back out again. Let's find this copse of trees with the iron in. This presumably... I mean, the only thing I can see that I could really describe as a copse of trees is this here, but I'm not seeing any mining symbols pop up. What the hell is this? It's just some kind of animal. Just some kind of animal. So is this bit here where you're suggesting the mineable material is? And what is this thing that it's not letting me interact with? That's what I want to know. There's something there. What is it? It's the tree. Okay. The other way from the entrance. So this way. Over here in these little trees that are catching the light so gorgeously. Let's go over there and see where we're going. Come on, speedy, speedy. Speedy, speedy. Slowy, 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 slowy. Okay. Got cacti. Oh, I see it. There you go. Is it closer? It's very similar distance. Well, I suppose it is a bit closer, yeah. Just a shade. So let's get this lad over here and on full speed. Ting, ting. Get that digging going, scoundrel. Come on. There we go. Look at these weird cacti thing. Pretty hideous, to be honest. But at least they're not covered in spikes. They seem to have little pits on them instead. Right, let's click on that. Let's get our inventory open. And does this food go off? Oh, God, tell me it doesn't rot. How hungry am I? Nah. 260. I'm about halfway down, and this is worth 25 points. Just to have a quick experiment. I hold right click on it and I can eat. Nope. Double click, left click. Nope. Drag onto myself? No. Okay. We'll figure that out later. We'll get that when we're hungry. We'll eat something. Okay. So we're doing okay. We've got some raw iron. I'm gonna just drag that into my inventory. Whoop, there we go. Can we rotate stuff to go in the inventory? So if I... No, so I couldn't turn it on its side to fit it in there. That's a little bit annoying. Mind you, could be worse. I could have like a Resident Evil 2 size inventory, which would probably really wind me up. Let's put this over here, out of the way. What the hell? Some kind of tiny spider crawling across my hand. Not sure I appreciate that. Alright. Sorry, just rearranging myself on the bed here. I'm sitting now not cross-legged, but with my right leg in the cross-leg position, but my left leg coming off the edge of the bed. And let me tell you, unfurling it in that manner actually feels pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. So can I just keep doing this until my inventory's full, and then sort of once we've managed to get ourselves a nice buffer of food, we're able to wander off a bit and find some other stuff to do? Or I'm thinking maybe I need to get enough resources to build a training dummy to train myself up a bit, try and be a bit more sturdy. Or how do I recruit people to follow me or join my gang? You can keep doing it till your inventory is full, sell it for money, buy a pack to carry more. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Did they have a backpack in there? I didn't see it. Oh look, we've got a backpack up here. Or does a backpack go there? Let's just quickly... No, okay, we need to put a backpack in there. That's fine. Right, I don't think... Oh no, I can carry at least one more and we'll see what happens after that. What if I click arrange? Just, okay. It's got two states it feels it's arranged in and it chooses between the two. That's fine. There's one guy who you can buy in the tavern. Buy? Oh, a slave. Oh my goodness. But then you can have him... You can then like buy a house in town and repair it and actually build training dummies and stuff in there. Okay. Okay. Oh, look. Big old conga line of people. What's this about? Slaves? Well, don't want to be enslaved, so it's probably best to avoid them. Right, can't carry any more. Let's stop that for a sec. There we go. Back into town. Into the little tavern place. Can you put markers down so that you can, you know, it's like hot skip from place to place? Or does it just go from person to person? Right. In we go. Right, I'm going to slow this down again. Don't want to waste any time zooming by while we're just trading stuff off. Let's talk to him. Why are you running around the desk, for crying out loud? Let's do business. And here you go. 1, 2. Oh, I ate one of the rices. Okay, so what have I got here? I've now got more money than I started with. Hooray! And apparently you auto-eat food, which I think is also a case for saying, hooray! So how much money do I need to buy this guy to get another guy in my group. Because I feel like if we double the number of people digging... Oh shit, I should have checked to see if you had a backpack. I don't see one. Book. Building... Oh, 3 building materials. Oh, very nice. Talk to the hat guy. This hat guy? Let's talk to that hat guy. Yes, that's it. Have a drink on me. Say, have you ever heard the story of the Wailing Phantom? I don't know what it's about. Well, legend has it that it nests deep in the forest. They say it preys on lost travellers, feeds on their souls, and makes rotting loincloths out of their neck skins. Apparently, survivors have told that it has a pungent potato odour and has eyes that resemble surprised truffles. There was one particularly handsome man-warrior that once very nearly slayed the beast, but he choked on a boiled potato 2.5 weeks ago. Okay. That sounds interesting. I have to go now. Sure, let's not have a drink with that lad again. Let's talk to this hat guy. I can get kidneys, spleens, limbs, whatever you want, all working and tested. Best quality only. I need to talk to someone over here a sec. How would you like the rum, Outlander? It's okay, I guess. Okay, come on, don't be coy with me. Everyone loves rum. Used to brew my own rum back when we had the distillery. Beast rum I called it. 1 glass of that stuff and all hell breaks loose. One guy gouged his own eyeballs out with a fork after 3 glasses of it. It's great stuff. Okay, no, these guys seem to be selling slaves. Oh, here we go. But all good things come to an end, and I got busted by the guards. So take this rare chance to hire yourself an expert brewer drifter. I'll make sure you never have to face a bandit or a gutter or a crazy priest sober ever again. Sure, how much? 6,000? I say I can't afford it. Okay, so 6,000 doesn't seem like an impossible amount. Let's go and see what we've got. Let's go see, hang on, you say the girl can be hired as well? The girl is cheaper. Okay, let's talk to the girl. Heft.
Hey, heading out into the city? Need any recruits?
Sure, I could use a new recruit.
Sure, but I'll need 3,000 cats first. Help me out and I'll work off my debt for you.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not interested right now. Oh, no, don't. Oh, no, open the door again, scoundrel. Come on, lad. Get with the program. So, let's go back out to our iron rock and do some more mining. This one here. There we go. Use. And we'll put the speed up nice and fast. So we just got to grind through this early bit, and then the game should open up a little bit more. Like a lovely flower. Cactus blossom. Delightful. 9,000 to get 2 people. I mean, I think that doesn't seem like a bad idea. Grind to get a bit of a party together. Then, once we've got the party, we can grind a little bit faster to get some money together. And then once we've done that, we'll try and equip ourselves and maybe build some sort of little homestead. You also need a house, and you can automate the mining. Ooh, anyone know how much a house is? But I definitely think the people first, then the house. Because the people just give us income bandwidth, if you see what I mean. So, you know, we can get the money to get the house quicker if we've got 3 sets of hands mining rather than just the one. And here's our first lump of raw iron from this session. Oh, 2 lumps. Nice. Very nice. You can find specific people who you can hire for free. Houses here are like 5k, but you need to repair it, which is like 20k. Oh, man. Still, I mean, you know, we're getting about 90, 95 at the moment for this iron ore. Looking at it, it seems like the price shifts, because it says average price 90, so it's currently worth 95, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I've already got £1,000. If it's 90 per lump, how many do I need to get the next person? It was £3,000, so we need 2.9 grand. Hang on, let me get a calculator out. 2.9, no, not 209, 2.9 divided by 0.94, right? 0.90. 3.222. That doesn't sound right. I don't just need 3 lumps of ore. Okay, well, we've established very firmly that maths is not my strong suit, so let's, instead of sitting here making myself look foolish, let's just grab this iron ore and start thinking. 32. Okay. 32. Thank you, lightning bugs. Much appreciated. I'm glad there's somebody else here willing to put in the mental work. The mental work that I'm just not willing to put in. I mean, I could probably work it out given time, but I was flustered. I was trying to keep talking at the same time. And if there's 2 things that don't really go together, it's talking and maths. One is words, the other is numbers. Of course, you can have number words. Anyway, let's not deeply think about that. Let's calm down. And also, let's take a little look out here, because I heard some beastie noises there, which didn't sound particularly healthy for me. So I'm going to keep looking out. Anything coming? No, we seem okay. I am safe from attack, like an immediate rush from down on that road, aren't I? Gotta be. Got to be. Okay, here comes our last piece of raw iron. Ooh, some kind of howling animal. Okay, let's stop that. Head back to town. Here we go. Look at this. We're starting to make a little bit of progress. I feel like, with the help of chat, I've already gone much further than I would have managed without you. It's just getting through that first, finding the thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise you just stand there going, what's the first step? Help me. Show me your goods. He sells that iron off quick. How come he can stack iron? I can't fucking stack iron. Little Dickens. Okay, so that's all that sold. We now have 1.7k. That's good. Oh, let's slow shit down. Don't let time get ahead of us. Don't want to die of old age. Still don't need to buy any more food. So why don't we just head back out again? Seems good. Oh, no, don't pick the lock. What are you doing? Holy shit. How rude. You want to stay on good relationship with this guy. You want trading to happen. There we go. Let's use the iron resource and speed shit up again. If I click the rock and I click the inventory, there we go. We'll be able to see when things come round again. I'm assuming you're off by 10 times. That's probably right. That's probably right, actually. That makes sense. The way I was rushing through, I probably overlooked the... holy shit, what the hell? But absent-mindedly scratching my leg, and I appear to have taken the top off a little scab that I didn't know I had. Tiny little thing. And my fingers are now caked in blood. This is revolting. Ugh. I shouldn't have really mentioned that. It's probably making some of you quite feel queasy. But, oh well. We'll just let that heal. Shit. Ugh. Oh. Funny. Ah. There we go. Happen to have some wipes. Very handy. Early parts of the game, especially with this start, are kind of boring until you get a foothold. Farming is mega profitable, but it require making a whole settlement, paying taxes, getting your shit stolen, cannibals. Okay. Oh, hello, we've got 2 rocks now. Let's pop those in. Whew, it is a bit of a slow grind this early stage, but I feel like it's going to be a fairly exponential development. We get the money for the first few people, and as long as we concentrate on building a financial foundation, we should be able to keep going for quite a while, right? For quite a while. Yeah, I was fairly fairly familiar with the idea of cannibals being in this game. It seems to be one of the selling points, you know? People seem very keen to talk about cannibalism. Oh look, we've eaten another bit of food, which means we can fit more in our inventory. I've just realised I've found a bottleneck in our production line. Only take 1 piece of food out with you so that you have space for more iron ore in your inventory. Clever girl. Except I'm a boy, but whatever. Let's rearrange that, see how that looks. Looking pretty decent, it's not bad. I saw a review of the game that mentioned the skin bandits. They seem pretty grim with those people peeling machines. Now what are you doing? Use. I'm crying out loud, don't stop mining. Don't walk away from the mine stone. What does a quarry do? I'm just going to quickly... It pauses the action if I do this, doesn't it? I'm going to look at farming, camping, mining. Sorry, there we go. Stone mine. What does it do? A basic stone mine. They're hard work, and the amount of resources you get out is mostly dependent on how many workers you can throw at it. Oh, I see. Does it allow 3 people to work on one piece of raw stone? On one piece of stuff here? Oh, no, it's for getting stones. Oh, I see. So it's different from getting... material. Oh, I get you. It's not iron. It's for stones. Am I actually... Yes, I am. Good. You need to turn stone to building material. Okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Come on, get some more iron ore out. Part of me wishes I could put this game on even faster, but I imagine the game would struggle to run if you tried to make it run at super speed. Mining will go faster the more you do it. Ah, nice. There's another start that starts you at this location, but with 4 people and no money. Oh, that's interesting. I imagine that might even have a faster ramp up. All with really awful stats. Yeah, I'm guessing that that's probably going to get you places quicker. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got total weight 59 out of 16. Heavy. Carrying heavy shit's good for me though, right? He says, nervously. Concerned face. Ah, come on, one more piece of iron, then we're going back to town. Carrying heavy shit will chain your strength. Okay, that's good. Very good. Let's have a little look here. Hunger's still not anything to worry about by the looks of things, although I don't really know how to judge it, to be honest. Come on. Last piece of stone, or iron ore, sorry. Last piece of iron ore. There we go. Pop that in your pack. Bingo. Now, let's head back to town. There we go. If I zoom in down here, we'll see when he arrives. Come on, scoundrel. In you come. In you come. You can do it. There you go. Come on. Come on. Here he is. And in you go. So, oops a daisy. Let's talk to him. Sell our iron ore. Come on, mate. You can move a little faster than that. Does he have a backpack? That's the question. He's got copper alloy plates. He's got copper. He's got bread, rice, a hold saber, advanced smith training blueprint, a barrel of water. Is liquid different from food? Do I need to worry about my thirst? I'm not seeing a separate stat for it, so I'm going to guess no. Although this doesn't mention nutrition on it, so... I said welcome back, did I, Grandpappy? I could have sworn I saw you here before. Could have sworn we'd had you in here before playing Dwarf Fortress. While I was playing Dwarf Fortress. Oh, of course, if it is the first time you're here, I'm sorry. Welcome. But there you go. Someone else must have come in with a similar name. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Oh well, thanks anyway. Regardless, temporally challenged I am, apparently. So let's put this iron in here. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what do we got there? Anything you want to buy off of him yet? No, nothing really. So I'm just going to head straight back out again. What are you doing? Oh, I've got to... There we go. Escape closes them. And then we pop ourselves back on the rock. Use high speed. We watch the rock, watch the inventory, and... Whoa! There's people! Who are these people? Who are you? What are you doing here? Let's have a little look at you. Let's get an idea of what you're up to. You are armed with sticks. Okay, we're just going to let them pass by. I'm going to turn on sneak and then we're going to hopefully pass behind them. Use, there we go. Dust bandits. You've never even heard of Dwarf Fortress. Goodness, there must be someone roaming around with a similar name. I'm guessing. That must have been why I thought I'd seen you here before. I've been playing for like 1 week, but I think I've got a great understanding of it. Had people with 1,000 hours in the game helping me during my stream. Well, that's the thing. That's one of the benefits. One of the big benefits of streaming on Twitch is it can help you learn a game much more quickly. You can definitely get those tips rather than having to go to the wiki and read through pages of text. If someone just knows it, they can tell you. Do I need to sneak anymore? I don't think I need to sneak anymore. It's making me take unnecessarily long. There we go. Diggy diggy. Get that iron. There should be a town nearby to the southwest that has Shek in the name. It's a larger, more proper town. It sells camping supplies. If you hover your mouse over them, then usually they aren't hostile, but I think anything named bandits is hostile. Okay. Dust bandits in this area won't always fuck with you. Since I'm right by a town, but I wouldn't risk it. Okay, well I'll be careful.
You'll be dead.
Okay, I'm just going to wait here for a bit. I'm assuming, yeah, just one piece of raw iron for now. I really wish this would open up over here rather than over in the middle. What is this? What does this little circle mean? Does that pin it? No, clearly not. Oh shit, there's more of them. They're going back. They haven't seen me. It's fine. They don't hear me. No need to panic. No, stop it. Ah, oh, shit, I right-clicked. I right-clicked when I didn't mean to. Am I digging again? Yeah, I'm digging again. Good. Okay, so let's... Can I double-click this to go in my inventory? I can right-click it to go in my inventory. Ah, yes. Nice. Very nice indeed. Exactly the kind of thing I want to be the case. So, how long now? What are we on? We're on about 2.5k. We're nearly at the 3k we need. In fact, this next trip, how many are we going to get in here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Might nearly clip the 3 grand, but I'm not sure. We'll get close, at least. We'll be close. It might take another trip. Honestly, though, if we take another trip out, I'm going to try and calculate exactly how much iron ore we need to get that woman. Having said that, we do need twice as much food, don't we? 2 bits of iron ore. Worth roughly, what, 170, 200, 340 there. So that's 5, 6, 7, takes us up to 2.8. I think we may well have enough. By the time we go back to town, anyway. It's the closest major town to you. Squin is the name of the town, but it's in a more dangerous area. If you know where it is on the map, which you might need to buy a map to tell you that, you can try and go there and get stuff like backpacks, but you have nowhere near enough money competency now. You can also get a free companion there who is moderately competent at combat. Okay, that sounds good. But for now, we'll just keep the grind going. Keep the grind going and making sure that we get a little foundation, a foothold, if you will. Let's rearrange that. Oh, come on. Dig, my friend, dig. And there's another one. It does seem to be getting quicker, I have to say. It's noticeably faster. Backpacks decreased most of your combat and speed skills, so be careful if you don't want to be weaker. I think having a companion that carries all your shit is the best. I have 2 pack balls that carry all my stuff. It's insane how much gear you can take with you. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I made $50,000 from 1 haul with 2 pack balls. Holy shit. That's pretty good. Well, we'll get the people first. I'm still going to stick to my initial strategy. Not that you're countermanding or suggesting my strategy is wrong in any way. I'm just going to get the strategy of get the 2 people there, get up a little bit of money, and then maybe we'll try and sneak over. I mean, what I could do is just send 1 envoy over to this new town with enough money and hopefully try and get them back with a sneaky route rather than a dangerous possible attack route. Also, something of note, sometimes dust bandits will attack the town and get got by the guards. Once you get a house, slap a prisoner cage in there. Okay. Right, I can carry 2 more of these. Excuse me. Just remembering how nice water is. Lovely drink. All this trotting around in deserts is making me think of thirsty things. You can nab the people who are bleeding out and convert them to your side with the mod. Oh, that's nice. It's very nice. A little bit of prisoner re-education. A lot of fun. Is there a hotkey for these speeds? I'm going to try plus minus. Nope. 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 Okay. Let's try pause. Spacebar? Okay, you can pause it. That's fine. That's fine. One more lump of raw iron and bingo. Pause. I don't know why I'm being so frugal with in-game time. I'm not sure it actually has that big an effect, but you never know. Maybe you can die of old age. Maybe every second counts. Keep running, scoundrel. Get in there. Fast as you can, please. Fast as you can, please. Thank you. Is he coming? If you look at the weapon 1 and weapon 2 slot, you can see that weapon 2 slot only has 7 spaces. This means that the weapon is one-handed and requires less strength to use it well. Super Chaser says, actually there's a group of roamers called Starving Bandits, but seeing how easy it is to make money from mining, it's weird anyone starves in this world. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe they've just got to the point where they're too weak to actually break any ore off of the rocks. And so suddenly they're out of the market. They're not able to actually engage. Also, something of note, the town you're in is pretty much the shittiest town in the world. Weapon 1 slot, Grandpappy TV says, weapon 1 slot usually holds the two-handed weapons. I think weapon larger than 7x1 spaces is a two-handed weapon, and you'll be less efficient with low strength. Super Chaser, you've got to consider most of those people are outlaws too, so they can't really stay put. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Not just their strength stops them from engaging in the iron ore market. Oh, you can just right-click to sell as well. Oh, look at that. And we've got over 3 grand by quite a long shot. Nice. Very nice. Do we need anything we got here? Food cube. Look at that. Costs $1 grand though. Well, we can't have that. We can afford some cooked vegetables. Fantastic. We'll leave those in my inventory and then we'll go and hire the young lady. Where are you, young lady? Hello. How do you fancy a life of mining? Boom. Okay. Oh. Why would I can change her. Okay, well, I'm not going to change her. I'm just going to let her go and we'll confirm. I don't think there's any point mucking around. There we go. So, let's get both of these highlighted and then head them over to the rock. Where's the rock? There's the rock. And use. Speed things up a bit. There we go. And boom. Iron ore on the way. So we'll click this. Oh, look at the speed. Look at the speed. Let's go to the inventory of heft. Inventory. Scoundrel. Oh, you are really kidding me, right? Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, no. Don't. Oh, you fucking bastards. Oh, well. So let's take that, put that in hefts and that. There we go. You've got to consider, you just need to find someone who is willing to sell their produce for them in that case. Someone with a clean name. You can customize these people, but I've got to get headed to bed. Oh, well, night-night science. Don't worry about it. I'm sure this will be up on YouTube at some point so you can catch up. Or there's the VOD. It's up to you. I hope you managed to get your bearings and everything by the end of this session. Me too. We've got about an hour left, so we'll see what happens. Drag the item on her head icon. Drag the item on her... Oh, I see. Just like... Yeah. Cool. Right, she's filling up. But I need to also fill up Scoundrel because if we end up with one of them... Oh no, they both mine it out. It just appears in there and we can just... Yeah, we'll sort it out. Don't worry. You can click the little circle next to the Xbox on the window to keep it in place or on the UI screen, something like that. I tried that and it didn't work. Scoundrel. What? Oh. Ah. Ah. Lovely. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. There we go. Going into Heft's backpack. Don't you worry, Heft. Soon we'll be away from these rock faces and doing something else. Well, I will. You may well be just digging this for the rest of your life. Depending on how it all plays out, you never know. Might be fine. You might be alright. I paid a hefty price for her. 3k? I mean, I don't know. Is that a lot of money for a person to come mine for you? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, she's bringing back nearly $1,000 every time, right? So I didn't get the pun. What did I miss? Paid a hefty price. Oh, to do with the weight she's carrying. Or can carry. I paid a fair price, I think. I hope. Right, now we're putting it in inventories. Look at her name. Heft! Oh my god. Ugh. How did I miss that? Fuck's sake. Sorry. Please don't gather outside my house with burning torches and pitchforks. I know it's justified, but sometimes you just have to let things slide, alright? Sometimes you just have to let it go. $6,000 is the normal price for people to join. Okay. It's not a terrible price. I mean, like, with this, you can build it up fairly rapidly, right? I mean, if that's the kind of price, I'm thinking maybe one of the best combat strategies I could engage with is just having a shitload of chaff. Just hiring a load of people for the whole purpose of having them, like, just take the damage so I can get out of there. Or, you know, the important people can get out of there. Who knows? Maybe that is a good strategy. There are unique recruits too that can be free, plus the fact that you have recruitable prisoners. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take too long to build up the numbers. I think very quickly the actual difficulty will become feeding everybody. She's going to starve before she gets back. 276? 265? We're doing okay. Aren't we? Aren't we? Oh god. I'm sorry, Super Chaser. I didn't mean to make you look like a giggling fool in your classroom. I apologise. But, I mean, you are watching me in a classroom where presumably there are perhaps things you could be doing that might be more productive. So let's not rain blame down on me right now. Let's make sure that the blame is equally shared out according to who is, you know, who is liable. Who's liable. But thank you for watching. Thank you very much for prioritising my stream over your education. And that makes me feel both good and bad. Good in a bad way, bad in a good way. If you see what I mean. Selling has to be manual unless you set up. Okay, we're done. We're done. Everybody off. Everybody off the thingy. Stop mining. There we go. Let's pause. There we go. Whew. Let's go over to here. Zoom into the little housey hoo. Where are you? There you go. In there and go. Everybody move. Just fingers crossed they don't go past any bandit. Ooh. Hello. What's this? Someone's raiding. Hello, David Bloop. Let me check my hang on. I'm going to pause this. I've got a little browser thing here that I can look at. Of course, it means the computer streams uncontrollably to one edge of the game, but that's fine. David Bloop, it was. I read it correctly. Well, thank you very much for the host. Or raid, in fact. Much appreciated. Welcome, everybody who's joined us. Now I have to get back to my lads and lass. Lad and lass. Not lads. Mad lads. Heft isn't going anywhere near as fast. But she's keeping up. Well, she is going as fast. She's just further behind. How does that work? Did anybody hear the Doppler effect on those birds? That was a bit strange. Oh, you passed your master's thesis last week. Wait a minute, Super Chaser. Does that mean you're teaching the class? Because arguably that's worse. Arguably, that's worse. But we'll see. We'll see. Can you make a box that a miner can automatically drop ore into so you can just leave her to mine away, or do you need a property first? Recommended by a viewer, Smiley Tom Stan. Well, thank you very much, Smiley Tom Stan. Much appreciated. And hello. Welcome back. A Wimbowe. Oh, a Wimbowe. A Wimbowe. A Wimbowe. A Wimbowe. Ooh, away, away. A little bit of Wimbowe. Wimbowe. Everyone loves a bit of Wimbowe. Or at least I love a bit of Wimbowe. Let's do business with this lad. Let's also slow things down so the night doesn't get away from us. Dum 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 dum. Clicky clicky clicky. There we go. Now what have we got now? £1,000. We're still a ways off. Can I get heft? Yeah, hey! It doesn't matter if she goes standing near him. Great. £2,000. Brilliant. We're doing quite well. With that money, I think we should get a bowl of vegetables and Gohan. Oh, fair enough. Rice, weed, and green fruit. Or do I get some bread or a food cube? You know what? I'm going to go with a loaf of bread. And I'm going to give one to me. I'm going to have the loaf of bread. Heft can have the veg. And let's get back out there mining again, shall we? Oh, the daily grind. What can one do? I mean, we're caught in a rat race. We're working for the rat race. Right, out we go. Let's speed things up a bit. And I'll catch up with chat while these guys swing their picks. Who else have we got? I'm seeing some other new names. G-Man 21... 22.721... G-Man 21,227. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I'm looking at other names. I think that's everybody who said hello. So we'll leave it at that. These guys are mining. I've lost them. How have I lost them so quickly? There we go. They're mining. Hopefully they'll have dug up enough iron ore that we can start putting it in the packs. Actually, thinking about it, let's do this sensibly. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's 7. So we need 14 raw iron before I need to start putting it in packs. That means I can just sit here. I don't have to even touch the mouse. I don't even have to worry about aggravating my RSI right now. I can be all relaxed. Be nice. What have we got here? Hello, Ocelot. Welcome back. Actually, you were in here a bit earlier, weren't you? You're talking to the people who've turned up in the stream. I get you. I understand. F2 to F4 are the speed controls. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Grandpappy TV. Oh, God. Thank goodness for Twitch. I mean, it's better than any manual. Better than any manual. I say that, though. A manual will never deliberately lie to you. That is an issue. You can end up with people deliberately lying to you. Just for the lols. Just for the lolly lols, you understand? What was that little ding? I heard a ding. Did everyone else hear the ding? Oh, it's a new thing here. How to steal? How dare you? You've just hired your first recruit, correct? Your machine is full. Your machine is full. Machines and buildings only have a maximum amount of materials they can hold after they've produced them. You won't be able to produce anything else until you've shifted these materials. What? They stopped mining? Oh, you useless bastards. Okay, it's not a machine that's full, it's an iron resource. A lump of rock has somehow become too full of rock. Okay. Fine. No problem, lurk away. Lurk away, and thank you very much. Excuse me. Having a little chat of look at the old chat again. They stopped mining. Yes, Super Chaser, I noticed it. I did notice it eventually. Also, you can shift drag, and that will move the whole stack of 5. Ah, okay. Go look for the nearest copper vein, and that's a good point. That was mooted before. Anybody have any hot tips? I know, Super Chaser, you say there's one over this side of the town. Was that the... We didn't see that, did we, in the end? We didn't see it. Let me open up Scoundrel's inventory. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop this madness. There we go. His inventory's full. Now we go over to hers. Boom. We'll just do one more run of this. Seeing as we're nearly... Am I a narrator? No. I have never really narrated anything. I have, when I was a kid, I used to have a video player, a very old video player that I'd inherited from my granddad. And it actually had a plug where you could, a jack where you could plug in a microphone, and a dub button where you could just record audio over videotapes. And I had a really ropey copy of Akira that I'd recorded off the television. And I redubbed the entirety of Akira, which is lost to the history, lost to mists of time now. Video cassettes don't last that long. But I remember there was a problem, that there was some kind of radio interference somehow. And my video recorder was picking up some kind of classical music radio station, and I did the whole ending of Akira. I must have been about somewhere between 10 to, no, it must have been older than that, 12 to 14, something like that. About the time Grandad was living with us before he died. When did Grandad die? What a bleak landmark. Yeah, it must have been about 12, 13, maybe 11, something like that. And I redubbed the entire ending of Akira with the villain being replaced by a classical music man, which seems like a very odd gimmick for a villain. Although it did happen. What was that one? There was an anime I watched about one of those fighting ones where everybody comes across progressively harder and harder opponents. History's Greatest Disciple Kenichi, I think it was called. And there was a guy who fought making classical music sounds. Like he'd punch you going, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Very near the end. That was a good series. I don't know why that ended. It was pretty good. Copper, maybe south. You sound like you belong on that Bald Kid show. Lightning bugs? What Bald Kid show? Is this a show created by a bald kid? About bald kids? The Bald Kid show? The Bald Kid show? Is that like some... It sounds like a really cruel internet meme factory where they're doing things about kids with cancer. But maybe not. Maybe not. I will reserve judgment. Maybe I'm being a little bit too dark, a little bit too bleak, thinking about relatives' deaths. I swear you've narrated some Christmas specials. I may be mimicking the kind of speech patterns that people use, but never any professional voice acting for me. Or amateur, other than, stuff done for fun. Play a bit of tabletop role-playing and that, so there is that. Where are we? Let's do business. I want to do business with you. Oh, was it shift drag? Shift drag? Shift control drag. No? Whatever. Let's settle this as well. There we go. Buy some food. Couple of bowls of rice. Maybe some veg as well. Maybe a loaf of bread. Everyone takes two. Whose inventory is this? Scoundrels, you get that, and the bread this time. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did do the whole Akira. Yes. Did I? Blimey. I mentioned that, didn't I? The whiny bald kid, forget his name. Oh, Caillou. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen it. It wasn't a part of my childhood. But when my kids were, well, they're still little, but when they were really little, I think I caught a couple of episodes. But I'm not totally familiar with it. I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I learn some more. I'm Caillou. That's it, yeah. Caillou? Caillou. I think it's pronounced Caillou, right? Anyway, let's go find some copper. But let's not have speed time whizzing by quite so quickly. Clearly, I can't speak properly. So, where are we looking? And why am I... That's it. WASD keys. Come on, scoundrel. So, south. So, if that's east, and this is west, then that's north, and this is south. So, there should be a copper vein somewhere around here. But the question is, where? Where is this wonderful vein of copper? I can't actually go that far over there. Is that it? No. Is there copper over here? Is that copper? This isn't copper. Well, you're more than welcome to join us. I do have a habit of reading stuff out. Perhaps excessively. Perhaps sometimes we get presented with a wall of text and I go, I see this as a climbing wall of text. This isn't some barrier. This is an obstacle to be interacted with. This is something to tickle on its belly and have roll on its back. That was a weird metaphor. Don't accept that. Definitely just understand that was a weird, creepy thing to say. I'm going to move down here and see what we can see from down there. Well, you know, if anyone's got any voice acting gigs or a place to look up voice acting gigs, I mean, I'll give it a crack. Why not? I want money. I like money. Well, actually, I'm not that fussed about money, really, in the grand scheme of things. But, you know, I should probably phrase it more like, I need money. I need money. Where are we? I'm not seeing any obvious copper veins. Oh, what's this? This looks like it could be copper. My lad's coming down here. Is it just distance from this that's stopping us from using it? Hello. Why have we got a red? Oh, okay. It's this building down here. Actually, what is this building down here? It's another bar. Okay. Well, we don't have any ore to sell, but at least we know there's a second place that might purchase our goods, our wares, so to speak. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I can tickle your belly if I want to. You know what? I mean, let's just put that up. Let's just notch that one up as a no. I don't know, and there's probably nothing. There's probably no weird subtext about it, but I don't think my girlfriend would be happy, to be honest. I think she would be uncomfortable with that. I've got to admit, it might make me feel slightly uncomfortable as well. And, you know, it's one of those things where you think, well, what is going on here? Why is this person tickling this person's belly? It's a very odd manoeuvre. I was about to say something about Michael Jackson there. You can fucking figure it out for yourself. I don't know how relevant it actually was to matters, but that was what I was going to do. I'm a monster. What can I say? Have I gone too far for this copper, Super Chaser? Have I strayed too far from... What is this camp here? Is this a slaver's camp? Is this something I'm going to get jacked on? Where's the... What are you? Dust Bandit. Okay, I have no interest in fucking with Dust Bandits. Not yet. Not yet. One day we shall clash, but for now we shall remain, well, anonymous to one another. I'm not going to be walking up and shaking hands, not anytime soon. How did I initially get into this game, Smiley Tom? One of the people in chat donated it. I saw it mentioned in some kind of recommendation that it was similar to Dwarf Fortress in a way, which I can see where the parallels are drawn. And I sort of went, I might be interested in it, but I'm not really about to sink whatever it is, 25, 30 quid on a game where I'm not entirely sure. So someone very generously purchased it and gifted it to me on Steam. So here I am giving it a crack, and so far so good. I definitely feel this has legs, so to speak. It's gonna go somewhere. This game's gonna get more than one playthrough for sure. I mean, who knows? Will it become as solid a recurring member of the lineup as Dwarf Fortress? Can't say yet, but it's certainly not going to be a one-time play. That's for sure. I am not seeing copper. I'm not seeing any copper, but I am seeing Bandito. And do I want Bandito with my copper? No. No Bandito. Copper, copper, copper. Where in the fuck is this copper? I should have stayed at the iron vein. It's near a mountain range south of the town. Look for orange stones. Did I ever play Oxygen Not Included? Yeah, I played Oxygen Not Included for a while, didn't I? I think the videos are on YouTube. I probably will revisiting Oxygen Not Included as well, to be honest. That also has legs. Although, you know, between RimWorld, Dwarf Fortress, this, Oxygen Not Included, there's a lot of games that aren't the same, aren't even necessarily very similar, but they all have like shared space on the Venn diagram of gaming. They all have this little crossover thing. And if I can find the one game that has that little niche and distills it down into its purest form, then maybe, just maybe, I'll have found the perfect game. Although I know this will not please you, Super Chaser, but I think fortress might already be that. Shh. Shh. Here's me thinking it's his own reward. You know what? I do like talking. I can't lie. I like the sound of my own voice. I like hearing myself talk, and except when I fluff words and stumble over myself. But even then, it's embarrassing. Almost iron. Oh, fuck off. I don't want iron. It's embarrassing. Like, I don't habitually listen to my recordings back, but occasionally, aha, there we go. Occasionally, I do go back and check quality or do something, and it's embarrassing how often I sort of go, oh, I'll just listen to this for a bit. I'll listen to this guy. This seems like a pretty good. Oh, it's me. It's me doing this, and I just sit there listening to myself, and after about an hour, I'm like, I literally know everything I'm going to say before I say it. Why do I keep watching this? It doesn't make any sense. I wasn't just there when it was recorded. I am the guy who recorded it. So yeah, maybe I should not watch my own stuff so much. It's not like I can't find other shit that I like, right? That's it. Come on, scoundrel. Come on, heft. Let's get that copper done. Let's make sure we keep this empty as well. Inventory. There we go. Boom. Looking nice. Looking nice. Oh, now you've mentioned oxygen not included. I am thinking about it again. God damn it, there's not enough time in the day. That must be the beauty of going like full time and being a professional streamer. Like, just the ability to get through loads and loads of games, actually give shit a try that you've heard about. I'm just sorry about all this noise, but I'm rearranging myself on the bed here so I'm a bit more comfortable. I've got a bit far from the mic. This is going to sound a bit wonky. Hang on. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. It's closer to my mouth now. Oh, come on. Dig that copper. Diggy, diggy. It's coming out pretty quick though, isn't it? How much is this stuff worth a rock? 180. Holy shit. You're not wrong. It's worth the extra travel time, I think. Right, there we go. And now we get into Heft's inventory. Fill that up. That'll be good. I was just seconds ahead of you there, Super Chaser. Just seconds ahead. I managed to check the price just before I read it. Used to be 300, but it's still worth twice as much. I mean, more than twice as much as the iron. So, I mean, definitely a boost. Definitely worth doing. What was that? Giant bugs scuttling across the wasteland. What the figgins are you? Bone dogs. Okay, fair enough. Hello, Archimedes. Welcome back. How's it going? Having a good time? We're doing a lot of grinding here. Just digging up a little bit of copper. You know, hauling it back to town, selling it, recruiting slaves. Okay, she's already eaten some food. That's interesting. Does she have a hungrier tum-tum? Not by a lot. Oh, I see. When it gets down to about 250, that's when they trigger the food eating. Gotta be right. Oh, give me another one. There we go. Okay, I'll leave the bone dogs be. It's going okay, Archimedes. First run, I feel like I've not shamed myself. I haven't made like any of the really obvious blunders, like, you know, going, oh, hey, slavers, would you like a cuddle? How'd you like to be friends, huh? That kind of thing didn't happen. I'm all good. I'm grinding the mining game. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll be able to establish something. Get a foothold in the wasteland. That's it, right? We good? We are good. Okay, so let me just try and remember where this rock is. It's up on this slope, and the town is over there. So, oh, what the heck? There we go. So I was on the second hill crest straight out of the gate. Cool. Oh, hey, hoo, 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 hoo. Heft 2. Don't start not following each other. Right, I feel like we're travelling at such a distance now that I do need to watch what they're doing. They can't just walk backwards and forwards unoccupied. Unoccupied? Unobserved. Ooh, Heft is lagging with that copper in her pack. I'm not seeing anybody. Nobody on the path to town who might worry me. We're off the road. That feels safer, whether it's actually the case or not. Fuck me, Heft. Get a clip on. What are you doing? She's just not as strong as the scoundrel. She just doesn't have the muscular build. That was an awful... this is how bad that impression was. It was supposed to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Wow, everybody. Just prepare yourself. Well, you can't prepare yourself. I've just told you the horrible revelation. I've just exposed how bad the impression was. Exactly. I know. Excuse me. Getting a little overexcited there. Of course, that's a direct quote from the commentary on the Conan DVD. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you boys out here doing? What's your little funny game, huh? What do you do? Well, you're a starving bandit. El Starvo Bandito, I see. Okay, well, Heft. He's coming round this way. Right? You move, Heft. Go on. Get a fucking scoot on, Heft. What are you doing? Who's this mysterious stranger? A wandering assassin from the Shinobi Thieves? He doesn't sound friendly. That doesn't sound friendly at all. That sounds horrible. That's it. Go on, Heft. Get moving. Bandito's gone. Starving Bandito's gone. Good. Okay. You can select the option for the group to stay together. Okay. If you buy fish, you can carry extra oars since fish are one space wide. Wow. Super Chaser. That's the kind of thinking we need. That's the kind of lateralist thinking. Let's find this group together, doohickey, then. Where's my rescue, prospect, sneak, taunt, hold, block, squad management window? Cool. Dialogue, squads, crafting, research, faction, map. Okay, it doesn't seem to be in there. I don't want to jinx it, says Hopper, but there's been a distinct lack of painful misery so far in this playthrough. Although you did say lake, a distinct lake of painful misery, which I imagine is probably one filled with tears, right? Oh God, what's wrong with me? Okay, let's sell this shit before we start fanning around trying to figure out how we get everyone to group up. And also, let's slow this shit down. Oh, I've got to remember those hotkeys, scoundrel. Come on. Come on. Hotkey it up, bad boy.
Show me your goods, please. Oh, I've left an empty space in my inventory. I should have filled that up with some more ore, but oh well.
Must have eaten it on the way back, to be honest. Is he selling anything interesting? Of course not. When does this boy ever sell anything interesting? There we go. What do we got now? We have 4 grand. Ooh, beautiful money. What we need to do then is head out for at least one more trip. And then once that's done, we can hire the 3rd guy. And everything is going to be absolutely marvellous. Just wonderful. Out here, 2nd peak. So 1, 2. This peak over here. For some reason I can't go that far. Fine. F4. F4. Look at that. That's the speed. And then we go further. Further. Right, let's pause. I think we should be near the copper. Actually, no. Was this the 1st peak? It is. This is over here on this lot, isn't it? In it. In it, though. Oh, curse this tethered camera. How dare you wind me up so aggressively? Looking back. Yeah, this is the 1st peak. There was a 2nd peak. So we'll keep going this way. Over here. Come on. No bandito on Rodo. Please, oh. Don't know why I'm adding O to the end of everything. But I am, so oh well. What's this? That's an iron resource. We don't want that. We want to use the copper resource. There we go. Use. Thank you. S-tier voice actor. My goodness. My goodness. Iron is the superior resource and less dangerous. I mean, yes, less dangerous, for sure. But superior resource? I mean, depends what you want to use it for, right? What the hell are these numbers over here? What am I bearing witness to? Oh, I accidentally right-clicked on there, so I'm hoping that my boys don't charge over. What's this guy? Starving bandit beating other starving bandits. It's just starving bandits fighting amongst themselves. Oh no. Have they succumbed? Have they fallen to the evil mistress cannibalism? I hope not. What was that? That sounded like something burping. Something substantial. Not just a little boy, a big boy. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody panic. We'll fill Heft's inventory first. Does anybody know how to actually do that everyone stay together command when people are walking? Because that would be good.
That would be bloody lovely. It would make me feel very warm inside and possibly even give me a little bit of a flutter in my tum-tum.
Maybe. I don't know what the fuck that was. Very weird. Where you click on running sneaking, it's the icon with two people. Ah, ja. Sehr gut. Dankeschön. Thank you. Trying to be all international here. Just for the Twitch audience, you know. You can't be too parochial. You can't sit here just using English language and accents. You've got to branch out. You've got to make people from other parts of the world feel welcome. Then again, is attempting to do their accent making them feel welcome? I feel that often that can have the opposite effect. I mean, certainly, different accents carry different weightings in terms of the potential for offence. And that's probably different in every country as well. There's a dead-end thought. There's a thought that went nowhere. Did you hear that? Did you hear that sound? The sort of words and then stop. Just no more. Just stop talking. Because, of course, I've got no idea what I'm saying. Ah, here we go. Fish. Fish, you say, Super Chaser. I've got to get those fish. Because I'm seeing a lot of sense in what you're saying. If you put a fish load down the side here, plenty of room for your copper. It's all good. Fish or meat. Okay. Ain't no vegan miners. But there probably are. Somewhere. Especially if you take minor to mean anyone under the age of 18. Yes, that's right. I went there. Bad joke. Very bad joke. Anything less than 2 wide, less or equal than. That's good. We'll go for that. Once this rice has been eaten, and I think Hefter's still got some bread, right? Nope, she's got some boiled vegetables. But whatever, once they're gone, bosh, we'll grab ourselves some fish/meat. Why have they stopped mining? Oh, they haven't, I've just stopped hearing it. Right, room for one more.
Room for one more?
Come on. Come on, Heft. Come on, scoundrel. You can do it. Fingers poised over the paws. There we go. So, now we'll close the inventory. Just check that they've both got as much as they can carry. Of course they have. How dare you doubt them, scoundrel? How dare you? And then we want to get over here. So let's put the marker for the walking and press space. And we shall follow our fucking arse candles. Right, both of you group up. There we go. Pause. Everybody head over to town. Good. Okay. So I'm going to try and keep an eagle eye out up here. See if I can spot any potential dangers. Any worrying people. Where are you, worrying people? Hiding in the sands, waiting to pounce on me. Waiting to strip not only the clothes from my back, but very likely the flesh from my bones, to engage in cannibalism of the most base order. Well, I'll have none of it, you understand? None of it. I shall remain poised and prepared, ready to strike and respond at a moment's notice. Your sharpened teeth shall not find home in my flesh. Never. Sorry, just babbling now. That's the thing about grinding. Grinding games, they just invite loose-jawed prattle. They just say, keep talking, scoundrel, nothing's really happening. You're going to have to fill the dead air. Keep those lips flapping.
Keep those gums moving.
There we go. Let's have a little chit-chat with Mr. Barkeep. And there we go, conversation. Show me what you've got. Look at that money. Look at those fat stacks. I believe that's the vernacular, right? Fat stacks, lots of cash. It makes sense. If you stack your cash up, of course. If you keep your cash laid out flat as a kind of flooring system, however, makes no sense whatsoever. Then again, that does sound like burgeoning mental illness, so perhaps a lot of stuff doesn't make sense. 7 grand. We got enough to hire guy number 3. Ah, Mr. Trois, thank you very much for joining us. Sure, how much? 600 cats. What do you say? I say you're going to start carrying some shit. Okay, quite the shorty, this one. Very different from the rest of the gangly party, but that's cool. That's cool. Does she have any background? Doesn't look like it. She's a Scorchlander. That's good. Other than that, I don't think I've really got anything else to say. Can we change names? Well, hello. It looks like we can start naming characters after people in chat. Very nice. Not yet, though. We'll do that. The first person to request gets either Heft or Molly. But, you know, it's first come, first served. So be prepared. Be prepared to miss out. If your fingers don't click it... Oh, fuck me. What was that? Another raiding party. Oh, thank you very much. Hello, Alex Fott. Is that Alex Fett? Bear with me. I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to take a look at my dashboard and see what's happening. Oh, God, look at this. Oh, the game's... Oh, help me. What have you done? Why did you alt-tab? What hubris is this? It is Alex Fott invading with a party of 4. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. Click, 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 click. There we are. Select our entire party. Oh, wait. Does Molly have any food? Do you have food, Molly? Oh, a first aid kit. Very special. Very nice indeed. Let's get Molly some fish. Oh, no, don't hold. No, don't steal. Oh, I was trying to steal off myself. That's not going to work. Let's unpause the action. That wasn't unpausing. That's unpausing. Let's talk here. Let's do business. Molly needs the one time... Oh, no, dried meat. Okay, there's no fish, but there is dried meat. And it only costs 56. Sure, I'll buy some dried meat. Why not? And we'll put it all like this, so we've got plenty of inventory space. What else have we got? A food cube? No, it's 3 wide. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for skinny food. Food that only takes up 2 slots. This'll do. Okay. So, Molly, Heft, and Scoundrel, off you go into the desert once more to swing your picks against the copper veins. I'm not going the correct direction. Where are we supposed to be going? I've completely disoriented myself now. Down here. Down here. There we go. And we want to get on to... You know what? This can be our first staging point. Let's all go together and let's not get split up. There we go. All together now. Keep moving. Keep moving. I will catch up with chat in just a moment. I'm just going to get my guys to the copper. And then once we're at Copper Town,
then I will see what chat has said, and perhaps even respond appropriately. Maybe even inappropriately.
Show me your willy. No, that's not the kind of inappropriateness I was intending. Good Lord. The copper's up here, right? Copper? Copper, there it is. I see you. I see you. Use. There we go. All 3 of them can start tinking. Ting ting, ting ting, ting ting ting, ting ting ting, ting ting. There we go. They're digging. Let's open up the thingy just to check we can. Oh. There we go. Let's make sure we don't have it unnecessarily being unmined. And we'll scroll up in chat and see what we can see. Where are we? Super Chaser. Here's Alex Fott raiding with his party of 4. Hello. Dun dun dun. Assuming that dun dun is the initial stages of dun, dun, da, rather than dun, 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 whichever it is. Hello, Dr. Rodian. Ah, Dr. Rodian. Apparently, fun fact, according to Star Wars lore, Rodians smell of rotting fish. Not that I am suggesting you smell of rotting fish. That would be very rude and possibly cruel. So, don't feel that's directed at you. It's just a fact that popped into my head when I saw you were called a Rodian. Apologies. Just finished a session of Kenshi myself. Well, thank you very much for spreading the love when you're finished. I will probably be checking to see who's streaming Kenshi after the fact and dumping you all into somebody else's lap. So we'll see how that goes. But thanks for joining us. Pop the molly, I'm sweating. Oh, Lieutenant Hopper. Crazy talk. Would it be quicker to let 2 people mine and the fastest runner to go back and forth to town to sell the minings? Super chaser. Your scientific mind truly is a thing to behold. An object of beauty. Yeah, I think that probably might be the case. How do I figure out who's fastest, though? That is the question. Although, is that going to end up being a situation where these guys don't mine as fast? So they mine up, they fill up their inventories, and the guy comes back, he can only empty 1 inventory, and then in the time it takes for him to get back again, I'm trying to apply Factorio thinking. Sorry, if you're wondering why I keep doing this left and right doohickey, every time I go over to the chat window to scroll it, I necessarily go off the edge of the screen, causing this weirdness. But if I hold down A, it stops it moving. It's very nice. That's from a song I doubt you know, just had to say it. Well, you know me. I don't know many songs unless they have something quite unusual about them. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't know. 1 person isn't mining. What? What is this? This is unacceptable. Heft, fill your inventory, would you? Fill your inventory, love. Fill your inventory. Thank you. Is Molly not mining? Everybody mine.
Use the mining stone.
There we go. Let's fill that up. Heft's inventory still not quite full, so we can get a few more rocks in there. The runner, says Alex Fott, would be over-encumbered and very slow, but at the same time they level strength doing it, so having 1 dedicated isn't terrible. Ah, the vein only supports 2 miners. Ah, okay then. Well, maybe it does make sense to actually do that assessment now and figure out who is the quickest. Who be the quickest? Let's find out. Double click on a character's portrait if you want to move the mouse outside the window. I do the same in my streams, and that makes sure it rotates around the character instead of moving away. That makes a lot of sense. Let's focus on me. Me. And we'll look at the character stats. Let's have a little peek at the stats. Where are we? Stuff. So, is there a stat for speed? Turrets, crossbows, dodge, martial arts. Athletics. I'm assuming your run speed is done by athletics, right? So scoundrels at 12, 8, 14. Oh, Molly. Those THICC legs really don't lie. Well, you can do the carrying then, Molly. Molly got the legs. She's moving her pegs. I don't know why I'm trying to force Aerosmith melodies onto this. There we go. Molster. Molly, May, Molly Mate. 1, 2, 3. She can fit 4 more of these bad boys in her inventory. So let's do that. 2, 3, 4. Molly has a full one. Cool. So we'll send Molly off. These 2 can do the mining. Here we go. And Molly can gan yem. Where are you? Where's the town? Is that the town up there? Is that the same town? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Scoundrel, you dunderhead. How could it be a different town? There we go. Walking across the wasteland. And fingers crossed she'll be... Fuck! What are they? Bollocks, we just hired her. She was our most expensive employee. Herbivore? What the fuck is this bullshit? What are they, like aggro hippo things? You can also double tap the number 1, 2, 3 to focus and rotate on your character. Ah, okay. Oh, come on, Alex Fort. It can't be GG already. They're not bone dogs. Bone dog. A bone dog, of course, is showing its lipstick. Oh, disgusting. Can Molly outrun Garus? Doesn't make sense. Probably not. Molly's going to get mauled. Molly should not be luring people back to the copper, though. That is a given, right? I'm going to slow shit down. She's taken damage on her foreleg. She's taking damage already. Oh, no. 9. This is not good. Not good. What do we do? At this point, a particularly nasty gust of wind could kill your party. Oh, that's true. That's true. And I don't think Molly's going to make it. Molly's on the way out already. Can she flee? Can we? Taunt, sneak, block. Let's try blocking. Always keep bandages on every character. Funnily enough, she is the only person who's actually got any health stuff. But equally, maybe it doesn't make sense to have her on that. Can I just drop this shit? We can come back and collect it in a minute. Molly's probably worth more alive. If she can make a break for it, because she can move faster without the copper. Is she stacking that all perfectly one on top of the other? Well, that's impressive for something done in a split second in combat. Very impressive. Right, go Molly, go Molly, go. Go Molly, go Molly, go Molly, go Molly. Oh no. No, my instincts were wrong. Don't curve, don't turn. Right leg coming off. Oh, mauled to death by angry herbivores. Not fantastic, but she's not dead. She's not dead. What do we do? Okay, pause the action for a second and think about this. These things are obviously bloody dangerous, so we want to give thought to when it's time to come down and help her, but she does thankfully have all the materials to help her on her, so perhaps there's a possibility to save her? Super Chaser says Molly won't die. Don't worry, getting knocked out doesn't mean death. Just make sure she gets first aid. I'd love to see you not save Scum. I want to see someone who does a playthrough like that. I wasn't intending to save Scum. I assumed it was Dwarf Fortress style save Scum, not really an option. But fair enough. Speaking of which, I should probably save just in case of crashes. Excuse me. Also, I do realise, what time is it? It's 10 past 2. Oh shit, I've been recording for 2 hours again. An idiot, I should split these things up. But oh well, sorry YouTubers. Those of you with enough constitution to make it all the way through a 2-hour Kenshi video of some guy just going like I have been. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to be finishing at 2:30 UK time. That's a hard end because I've got to go pick the kids up from school. But I think I can push on for a bit longer. The only thing that worries me now, apart from, of course, Molly's parlous circumstances and the chance that she may well be permanently disfigured by this little escapade, the thing that worries me most is the pressure in my bladder. I am being urged, shall we say, by the urine container in my body to just go. Just go. Go downstairs. Just go. You need to pee, scoundrel. But that's going to interrupt the flow, isn't it? It's going to stop things from chugging on. And if I come back and I've only got 10 minutes or so to continue, it's going to feel weird. So I'm just going to soldier on for a little bit longer, probably not till past. And then we'll call time on the stream. And I'm sure we'll be revisiting Kenshi sometime soon. I don't think it's going to be long before I come back and play this. Just for purposes of people who might be interested, who have been watching the Cryptbeard series, watch me play Dwarf Fortress, I'm thinking about making that once a week instead of playing it constantly, and going for Thursday nights rather than Monday nights as the day to play. So if you've got an opinion on that, pop in the old Discord and let me know. I'm going to take a short break from Dwarf Fortress just to probably play this a bit and maybe slam a few other games in there as well, but we'll be returning to it with relative alacrity. There will be a short gap, not a long one, if you see what I mean. Anyway, where was I? Let's quickly check chat again. I see something's been said. Is it playable with an hard drive? Yeah, that's what I'm playing it on now, Renegade 1. So, welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, don't worry about that. The initial loading screen is a fucking bitch, but, you know, so far so good. I've not noticed it chugging at all. I recognise that initial loading screen does make a lot of sense SSD wise, but it's not a game breaker. It's not a game breaker. You can change how quickly the game auto saves, by the way. Oh, okay. No problem, Alex Fott. You have yourself a good night, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And thanks for the raid as well. Also much appreciated. I haven't even looked at how many people are watching. There's a question. Let's pick up my phone and take a look. Well, it says on my phone that my channel went offline, but with people responding in chat, that doesn't seem right. 2 viewers? Come on, reconnect phone. Divulge. Spill the beans. Press play. Okay, my phone absolutely refuses to connect to the stream. So maybe if I go to the desktop and hover here. Oh, 18. Oh, well, thank you very much. What a lovely feeling to have 18 people watching. Especially in the middle of the day like this when it's some random off-schedule nonsense. Okay, so where were we? Molly is down. Let's unpause. Let's watch these doggos FO. And Scoundrel is going to sneak. Dun 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 dun. You don't have a medkit. She's got a medkit, Scoundrel. Don't get snarky with me. Can he loot her? Let's just.
Your selected character is unconscious.
Okay. What about Scoundrel? Can he right click? Hold. First aid, trade, follow, trade. That'll be the one. Come on, move, Scoundy, move. Boop, there we go. Let's pause. Who the fuck is this guy? Trotting around like there's nothing to worry about. Look at him. Bold as brass. So what do we got here? We've got a standard first aid kit and a basic first aid kit. So, Scoundrel, if you wouldn't mind taking all that shit. And then going to apply first aid to Molly. First aid. There we go. Unpause. Who is this lad? What are you doing here, sir? Starving bandit. You better watch out. I'll make you more than starving. I'll make you screaming! Fucking arse candles. This is the worst idea ever. Super Chaser, was it you who said come get the copper? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully 3 of us can keep this cracking, but we'll see. Is that right? Attack?
Attack target. Bosh. Come on then. Come on, sunshine. Have a go. You think you're tough enough? You think you've got the right stuff? You think you can knock me down? Well, I'll have you know I'm a master of waving sticks around, and I've also got a friend behind you, you fucking idiot. Ah! What a dickhead. Sticking up your bum. Oh, shit. That's suboptimal. That's not good. Shit. Bugger.
So this one's already down. 1 hit and they're fucked. No, they're not fucked. It's fine. Come on, Scoundrel. Get in. Bop this guy on his noggin. Give him a fucking pain to never forget. And you, Heft, could you start getting the old blocks in? Thank you. This is not going to go well. Keep blocking. Oh dear. I smell defeat. I smell the end. I'm seeing a lot of GGs in chat. I'm expecting I'm expecting nothing less. Come on. Open your heart to RN Jesus and pray for a random number miracle. Come, RNG, give me those favourable rolls. Allow me to make my stand and achieve victory. Allow me to grasp victory from the clutches of doom. Heft is doing a dodgy dodge. Oh, scoundrel's down. Heft was the last left standing. Who would have thought? Who would have believed that this could have been a thing? But apparently it is. She's doing a bit better at blocking than the other guys were. And she's down. Well, oh. Heft, you cheeky, sneaky. Oh, Figgins. Not fantastic. Well, hopefully we don't all die. We'll see what happens, although they are almost certainly going to take all of our gear. It's a tragedy. On the plus side, free to go for a piss now. That's true, Ofthelot. That is very true. I have been freed, unshackled by the game. Let's quickly save the game. Here we go. We're going to call it Poop. I like to call my save games some variation on poo, poop, or pooping. I don't know why. I've done it ever since I was a child. Just happens to be the case. And even though we're still slightly alive, I'm also going to exit. Because, frankly, I'd have to go and finish this stream. And I want to go to the loo before I pick the kids up from school. Otherwise, I'll be sat in the car outside the school going, oh, my poor bladder, please, oh, hurry up, kids. Which they can't do because they're in school at a fixed time. Anyway, where were we? Let's go back to the home screen. Oh, let's not watch the intro video again, though. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been a genuine pleasure streaming for you. I'm enjoying this game very much, and I think we'll be seeing a bit more of it. Those of you who are interested, you can hang around for a bit. I'll put the social media links in chat and play a little bit of music for you while the credits roll across the screen. And frankly, they might be longer than usual because we've had a few more interactions than standard. I don't know if we had any subs or anything, but we definitely had follows. And lots of raids as well. If anyone's got a favoured channel, I could do a raid after the credits have run. It's an entirely possible thing. Let me have a little look at who's streaming right now. Kenshi, of course. Let's not dump you all on someone who's playing something totally different. Oh, hang on a minute. Fucking Tom and Barry are playing Bloodborne. I want to watch that myself. God damn. Tell you what, if you don't like Bloodborne, rather than raiding, because they've got shitloads of viewers and I have barely none and it's embarrassing to raid someone like that, I'm going to finish my stream and host them because I really enjoyed that stream. So if you guys sound like that, think that sounds interesting, fantastic. If not, well, thanks for joining us anyway. It's been a genuine pleasure having you here. If you just give me a second, I'll set my credits up and you'll get to listen to the outro music. Isn't it exciting? Isn't it exciting? Isn't the joy totally unbearably strong? Here we go. Anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching. It's been a genuine pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Gum